UN Chief Antonio Guterres has expressed concern over the protests in Kinshasa on Sunday that turned deadly and called for authorities to investigate. His comments were delivered by UN spokesperson Stéphane Dujarric a day after protesters again called for President Joseph Kabila to step down and demanded the full implementation of a political transition agreement.
The Secretary General is disturbed by reports of killings on Sunday in Kinshasa of at least 6 people during protests calling for the full implementation of the December 31st, 2016 political agreement in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Reports also suggest that 63 people were injured. He calls on Congolese authorities to conduct credible investigations into these incidents and hold those responsible accountable.
The UN chief also called for security forces to exercise restraint and uphold the people's right to freedom of speech and peaceful assembly, and for all parties to ensure full respect for places of worship. Security forces were said to have fired tear gas and live rounds to disperse thousands of Catholics as they left Sunday services on a protest march. Among the people reported killed was a 16-year-old girl from shots fired at the entrance of a church. The march was organized despite an ongoing ban on demonstrations in effect since violent protests erupted back in September 2016. But it hasn't stopped demonstrators. There have been similar protests, including last December, when the UN said at least 7 people were killed. Liling Tan, CGTN, New York.